Alright YouTube, we're in Old North Dayton, Ohio, which is geographically northeast Dayton. We're on Webster Street, right between Leo and Stanley Avenue. I just wanted to show the overall bad conditions of the road. The city of Dayton just installed, or they're in the process of installing these stupid cameras in downtown Dayton, which I find rather stupid. They got money for cameras, but yet they don't got money to repave our streets. Look at the condition of this street, how horrible a shape it's in. You got cracks everywhere in this street as it's falling apart. Even a little couple potholes here and there. Just the overall bad condition of the street is in bad need of being repaved, and this stupid city will not repave hardly any streets. They'd rather spend money on stupid cameras instead of actually fixing our roads. To all the Dayton residents, I demand that we all come together and say, listen, repave our streets. Look at this cracks in this, look at the cracks in this part of the street right here, people. It's just in ruins. And if we have another winter like we did this past year, this will probably be full of potholes. Here you can see a little one is starting right here. You got a couple small ones right there, and as time goes on, if they don't start repaving our streets, it will erode our streets, you know, more and more, in the overall bad conditions of the street. Right here, we're also by the old Chrysler plant, which is, after Chrysler left, it was known as Bear. It was known as Bear, and then some company, I guess, called Mall, I guess, recently bought the name of it or something. I'm not exactly sure how much it's changed, but this factory is still open. This used to be a pretty high place of employment as far as people that were not very highly educated but were able to get jobs, you know, back in the day 20, 30, 40 years ago, where they were able to make, you know, 20 to 25 bucks an hour without a college education. Of course, nowadays in the American Rust Belt, that is no longer available to people like it once was. Those days in the U.S. are over with. Those were the types of jobs that, of course, supported, you know, my parents' generation, my parents' generation, my grandparents' generation. But of course, those days are long gone. Just showing more of the street here. You still see a few more cracks right here. Here you've got another, here you got a building that's for lease right here. I don't know what this used to be, but of course, almost everywhere in the city you find this. As it's been said that this is one of the emptiest cities in the U.S., especially in the Rust Belt. You know, for example, I don't know what used to be in here, but it says for sale or for lease. Good luck with that. I don't know how well they got this property secured, but of course, if it's not secure, well, it doesn't look like it's very well secured here. Surprised the scrappers and varmints have not been in here yet, because typically that's very common, you know, for the scrappers and all the other varmints, you know, to be in here. Right here, you can even see at the end of this parking lot, there's a pretty good sized pothole on the side of the street here that's going into this driveway, and as you can see, it's holding a lot of water right here. So yeah, you got a smaller one here that's holding some water back right here. Here you got this fire hydrant right here. Here you got a few more cracks along this driveway right here, which is parking for this plant that's been here for several decades, probably since the 40s, 50s, or 60s. But in general, this plant is still surviving. The jobs in general would pay anywhere from $8 to $12 an hour. It's certainly not the 20 to 25 bucks an hour type of jobs that people used to get, which of course there's been many people that have said that them type of jobs were unskilled labor, and that's what helped contribute to the mess that we were in, you know, the unions and all that other stuff, you know, from this. But just wanted to show this area, show this one empty building right here, and show this condition of this horrible street. But yeah, they need to get out here and repave this, you know. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for this one. Maybe we'll have another one later today if I find something else.